So, K-Tek, Randall Stewart coming at you live with decent exposure. We are here at Build 2025. I am with my good friend, neighbor, all-around good guy, Tino, here at the K-Tek booth. Tino's going to run us through the lineup, where did K-Tek come from, and then we got a few other questions towards the end about some tips, and I got some hidden questions that I'm not going to tell you till the end. What do you think of that? So take it away, Tino. Tell us about, I think we'll start with the poles, right? Boom poles?
Yeah, we have a new line of boom poles called the Indie Pole.
Okay.
And they come in 3 different kind of lengths.
Okay.
7.2, 9, and 11.4 feet.
Cool.
So they range in a price from $179, $189, and $199.
Cool.
So extremely well priced. Yeah. The material is a new composite.
Yeah.
It's a carbon glass fiber mix.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Very sturdy, very lightweight, and extremely well priced.
Right. No, I like that. I was just playing with it earlier, and frankly, the ease of use, the smooth sliding. Oh, nice. Very nice. Do it more. Ooh. And so, yeah, and be able to get all the way out with that is pretty cool. And you do come with some wired, you said, correct?
Yes, we have the 9-foot one so far only is the wired one, the cabled one, internally cabled.
Cool.
And it's well perceived by the customers, so we have a great thing. I want to mention that this is entirely made in the USA. Yeah. So, or I should say maybe California.
There you go.
It's a sunny boom pole.
It's a sunny boom pole. I like it.
So, yeah, and that's so much about the boom pole.
Yeah, but I want to give us too that not only obviously all boom pole, right? But you did a fun thing even here with an adapter, quick little adapter, right? Yeah, that a lot of our video friends might want to do some with too.
Correct. I'm trying to show the idea to attach, for example, in this case, I have a DJI Osmo Pocket 3, and I can go up 11 feet and I have a perfect bird's eye view, a drone alternative, I should call it.
Yeah, I like that.
So you got no wind issues, no sound issues, no licensing needed, no permits, you don't need a training. It's extremely lightweight, and you get these extremely beautiful views from above. You can use any kind of lightweight action cameras for this, but the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, which I don't want to necessarily make a big advertisement for, but it is right now for me the better camera. Yeah. It does allow you to adjust angles and everything like that.
The control with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that a lot too. That's a big portion of it. I thought that was key on you because again, I come from audio world, you come from audio world, and the idea of like how else can I make these boom poles work for people? Throwing on a sports style camera like that, and especially one you can control from your app or whatever too, as it's up in the air, fantastic, right?
To be fair, we're selling the boom poles also to the military. They've been putting cameras on there all the time, so that's not really the biggest.
It's not super new. It's just new to the consumers, not the military. Okay, so then also you guys do. Let's move over to the Dead Cat puffs here.
So yeah, we got the Aero fuzzballs here. They come in 3 different colors. Gray, white, and black, and we have them in 3 different packages, like set of 3, set of 10, set of 25.
Nice.
We are now offering them half price. Well, in a new price list, I should say. Yeah. It's coming out in a couple of weeks. Cool. And then these will be really totally affordable, and they are good quality. They're doing the job. Yeah.
And basically just for your lav situations, right? Your wins on your lav situations there. And then, of course, organization's key. Tell me about the bag lineup here.
So Stingray bagline, we've been doing this, I want to say 14, 15 years. And we were one of the first ones starting with bags, or we were the first one, I should say. Well, I'm so humble. We are the first ones who created a bag with a frame to protect the gear inside. Right. So when you have the bag, it wouldn't fall apart, right? It wouldn't fall together. Meanwhile, that was great. We had developed even more. We started having attachments for antennas, or cell phone holders, or tablet holders. We're gonna have very soon a bar coming across here. It's called the Barnacle Bar. Okay. That's gonna have a lot of threads on it, 1/4 and 3/8. Nice. To attach even more, plus cold shoes. Yeah. So you can attach work lights, like I said before, tablets, everything.
Yeah. Anything that has a cold shoe attachment, pop it on that bad boy.
We improved on the zip tags, for example. They used to be all black. Now they're like color-coded, so you find quicker where you need to go to.
I like that idea too. Anything, again, more organization, right? The simple things about organizing.
So, because of a lot of people go like, that's an awesome bag, but sometimes I'm a little limited on space. How can I extend my space? Well, we got what we call the front pouch. Okay. So this front pouch attaches by the molly straps to the front of the bag, It attaches so well that it doesn't flap. And when you open this, you can see there's a carrier for 4 transmitters, right?
Nice.
They got the elastics.
With a little,
The back itself has cable. Let me see if I find them. Here, you see the cable through, right?
Little cable run-throughs in the back of the
Yes,
bag.
exactly, of course. These things I'm having in here are the sticks which I use to attach the bag.
To attach the bag onto the front there.
Yeah.
Smart.
So well thought through. And if you don't attach it to the bag itself, you have a little carry handle.
So you can carry it like your little clutch if you're carrying a little purse.
You're actually extending quite a bit backspace, even though I consider this one well done as is.
Yeah.
But if that's still too small, we have what we call the small X that has an extra compartment built in already.
Nice.
If you then use this, you become like the big guy. You have everything.
I like that idea. And backpacks too, right?
Backpack right now is also on special for until we run out of the product.
Yeah.
So we're basically trying to sell it out. It's for $249 MAP online.
I love
It
that.
used to be the original price was $349. So it's
$100 off. That's
deal,
good.
yeah.
What about the pricing on these? Do you got those in the windscreens as well?
The pricing on the windscreens I do not have in the top of my head.
You can find it in B&H.
So this is, I believe, $54. The back itself here is $237, and that's like I said, $249.
Killer.
We have something. Unfortunately, I have only here the camo version shown.
Okay.
But we have those hip packs, which are incredible. You can mount them on your hip.
Yeah.
It has a thigh strap, so when you have it filled with stuff, it doesn't flap, so you don't make extra noise. It has 2 big compartments inside,
Nice.
so you can see there is a lot of space here. We put these, I don't know what to call them,
Extenders.
so it doesn't fall open and everything falls out. It's a
Makes
protective thing. In the back here, there's a bigger compartment even for even more stuff.
Nice. Same
So
thing.
you got a zippered pack, a pouch. You got extra spots. Here's a big one. It even works for the Mix Pre 3 as a mix-up.
Pop that
bag.
bad boy in there. We actually happen to be using that on that thing right now.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. That's why I mentioned it. Maybe you want to buy it.
Maybe that's it.
Okay, the camo version is, to be fair, we designed that originally for a whole different department.
Military?
No. Yeah. I haven't shown them that yet, but they might like it. No, look at that camo. It's not that kind of camo for the military. But we wanted this for the hunter world, for the fishing world.
Yeah.
But we don't have the necessary context to sell them there well.
Gotcha.
So what we decided, it was a one-off.
Yeah.
We have quite a few left in stock. We're selling them basically half price.
Nice. I always
But
like half
we
price.
have them in black also.
Yeah.
So if someone wants them for their set,
Yeah.
where they don't want to be exposing or
Right.
being exposed by a camo,
Yeah.
they can be blending in on the set with no extra colors.
With the standard black as per usual. So I also heard you might have a few tips of the trade, especially with these boom arms, because sometimes they come
Can
with.
I interrupt you?
Yeah.
I would like to show you this one here.
You don't want to show me new things before you do your tips. I'm kidding. Show me this
we
thing.
can do the tips first. I'm not, you can talk to me. I'm fine.
No, I don't care either way. But yeah, I want to hear your tips on the boom poles. Then we'll move to this
All right,
thing.
let me give you the tip. For cleaning the boom pole, a lot of times people ask me, what can I do?
Yeah.
First of all, if you need to dismantle it completely, a regular boom pole without cable is relatively easy. You just unlock all the collars,
Yeah.
take them apart, rinse them with warm water,
Yeah.
let them dry or dry them up. Make sure that compressed air usually helps, that those threads are clean. And then you shove them back together. On the threads, I would put a drop or 2 gun oil.
Okay.
Gun oil has the feature not to dry out, not to become sticky,
Yeah.
which is the feature you need in here.
Right.
Everything else, WD-40, I heard that the other day, don't do that. It evaporates, it's gone quicker than you put it on. So
Not a good thing, yeah.
we have something what is called Boom Shine.
Okay.
That you apply to the boom pole itself. It helps with the handling noise. It makes it feel smooth. Plus, it nourishes the material itself.
Nice.
Not so much on aluminum boom poles, but certainly on this composite pole
Right.
and on the carbon poles, on the high-end poles.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
So that would be this. And Well, there's another problem a lot of people face is coiled cable problems.
Yeah.
So when you have an internal coiled cable, a lot of people, when they extend them, they don't pay attention and they twist the tubes to each other. What happens with the coiled cable inside is it gets twisted and eventually
Messes it up.
So that means you can't bring it back properly.
Right.
So the best way to do that is to take the bottom. Usually we have an XLR in here.
Right.
You plug in a regular XLR connector, no matter which one, even if it's a working one on a cable, plug it in, use it as a tool to open it. It will come out, and then you hold it like this and you let it dangle out.
Right.
It will dangle out, and then you just pop it back in, and you're good to go.
Let gravity do its work.
If you do that on a regular basis, I'm not saying every day you're using it, but depending on how often you use it, do it for more frequently, and then the cable will last you for a long time.
Yeah, I love that idea a lot, and it's good advice because I swear to you, I've used too many boom poles of or somebody else's, and you're jamming it back in, like you said, because I didn't do that same thing. Yeah,
it hurts me.
It hurts me thinking about it. Speaking of thinking about things, tell me about this fun little thing we wanted to get to earlier.
Okay, yeah, that is our new articulated boom pole. We have a high-end version, which is a carbon pole.
Okay.
Has 5 sections, the carbon version. And also, and here's the interesting part, we managed to internally cable that one, even though we have an articulation here.
Okay.
See this?
Yeah. I like it.
In different positions. The benefit here is, let's say you are a cameraman.
Yeah.
You have an easy rig above you, you're filming something there, and I want to record sound.
Yeah.
But you got this whole thing in front of you.
Yeah.
I can go over you and record the sound behind you, or in front of you, for that matter, right?
Yeah.
Also, if I want to do the cueing, look how the end of the pole moves towards whatever actor.
That's super smart as a guy who's worked boom poles.
If it's straight,
Yeah.
it's not moving over. I actually have to physically move it with the pole. If it's straight, I do the cueing. It's not reaching then far enough.
Smack me in the face.
So yeah, we do that at the end as a nice surprise.
Yeah.
When you have to then edit the bloody version.
Right. Then we gotta edit some stuff out. So what's the price point on these bad boys? Both styles, right?
We
You
have
got
a target price for now,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's probably around $450. Uncabled, $550 cabled.
Cool. Yeah. That's BA.
So,
I like it a lot.
We hope to have this in the market in the next couple of 3-4 weeks.
Cool. No, that's good stuff. Last but not least, what's this little fun thing here?
Oh, that's our squid. So this is a beautiful little item it was made to attach a cell phone onto a bicycle handle.
Yeah.
We sourced it out. We contacted the manufacturer. They sit in Austria, and they're making this out of Bavarian silicone.
Okay.
It's nothing cheap made. You can see the stretchy part is extremely well. So we thought that would be a great idea for the sound perp people to attach their transmitter on top of a boom pole.
Yeah.
It's lightweight.
Yeah.
Once it's attached, it's the transmitter sits on the silicone base.
Yeah.
It's not touching the boom pole. It's extremely lightweight.
Yeah.
It doesn't add anything up there.
Yeah.
I've seen many people attaching some brackets, some metal stuff, and that becomes more heavy. If the more you have up there, it becomes heavier.
Yeah.
So this will help that. For that camera feature with the boom pole,
Yeah.
did I talk about that yet?
The camera feature? We
Yeah.
talked about the camera feature, but we didn't have to add this to it.
This I use to attach the cell phone on the bottom of the pole. So I can see the image of that camera on the pole down here, while the camera's all the way up there. With the DJI, I can control the gimbal on the cell phone. I see what I'm filming. It's beautiful.
That's a smart idea, because now you're just having your own confidence monitor as your phone, right?
Yes,
Basically.
absolutely.
Yeah. That's killer. I like that a lot. Okay, so this is the run through from K-Tek before I do my outro, because we have a lovely outro here.
Can I
What
do
else?
one more product?
No! Of course you can.
Since I'm at it.
Let's sneak back over here a bit.
This one here is what we call an F3 action belt.
Nice.
So I don't have the F3 right now here, the Zoom F3.
Yeah.
Fits right in the middle here.
Perfect.
There's 2 straps here which you use to basically attach the F3, right? It has a built-in kickstand.
Nice.
So when you work on the table, you put it on the table, you sit down and you can see the screen.
Yeah.
Because usually the screens are very you know, from a little angle you don't see it anymore. So it's good to have that up. You have 2 pockets, 2 pouches for transmitters.
Yep.
You have an integrated rain cover.
Nice.
Look at this. When it's raining, you just pull it out, cover it up, and
Velcro
you're
down.
ready to go. Plus, it has a little handle if you just carry it,
I love your
or
clutch
you
handle.
use obviously that around your
the
belt.
fanny pack.
It would fit us both.
You think so?
Yeah.
At the same time?
Oh, that's a question I haven't tried yet.
I don't think that's what we tried. Okay, I apologize. I got to cut you off like twice
That's
here.
okay.
Okay, now I feel like, have we gotten through everything?
Well, we got so much more.
You got a lot more. No,
Obviously,
you got
the
like a
mighty
ton of
boom,
stuff. Yeah.
You know,
Every-
there's
the
so much
mighty
more to
boom.
talk about.
Yeah, I could go for days on K-Tek. You guys
But
are forever.
we're kind of limited on the stage here right now.
And time and all
I
that good
wanted to
stuff
show-
too.
Sorry, I wanted to show the new stuff.
Yeah, and that's what we're here for. That's what we want. We want to show the new stuff too. So I have one last question before we get out of here because I'm asking everybody.
That's the one.
This is the one. What's
Okay.
your favorite animal?
A lion.
Lion. Nice. Second lion this whole trip. I like it. A lot of felines.
Powerful.
Yeah, someone was talking about they just wanted a big cat feline.
The
They didn't say,
king.
yeah. And then someone said because they like Lion King, it was lion too. You're not a Lion King guy?
No.
Well, we are. You know why? Because we like to be prepared. Anyways, this is Randall Stewart. We're at K-Tek. This is my friend Tino. Make sure you check K-Tek out. They're at B&H. We're at Build 2025. Check us out at Decent Exposure, YouTube, Insta, all the fun stuff. Thank you again. Thank you
Thanks
again,
for
Tino.
having us.
Yeah.
See you at home.
You got it.